Hello everyone and welcome to Ignite here on Twitch, here from Evolve Sports Live. My name is Langelo on Xbox, the voice of online professional wrestling, and we are here tonight for Ignite. We have a huge card set up for you this evening. First, you're going to see from the Dirty Dogs, Robert Roode will be in action, and he'll be taking on from Brizongo, Fondango. That is our opening match here on Ignite. You're also going to see Canada's own, Canada's superhero, Sami Zayn, going one-on-one with the Road Dogg, if you didn't know. And we're also going to see Seth Rollins in action tonight here on Ignite, taking on none other than Roderick Strong, making his debut. And in our main event, it will be Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, taking on none other than the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, in the main event tonight on Ignite. And let's get things underway here. Let's kick off the show as we're waiting for the appearance of Robert Roode. And then there you can see in the background, Dolph Ziggler is in the corner of Robert Roode. Roode having the crowd.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Dolph Ziggler, representing Dirty Dogs from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious Robert Roode.
The glorious one, the glorious Robert Roode from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And those colors on his robe represent the city of Toronto, the blue and white. Robert Roode has the crowd in the palm of his hand. Listen to them just singing along, telling him that he is glorious. What a talent Robert Roode is. Another highly skilled Canadian here on the roster for Ignite, here on the roster for Evolve Sports Live. And tonight, Robert Roode will be going one-on-one with the master of the ballroom, Fondango, who's about to make his entrance.
And his opponent, accompanied by Tyler Breeze, representing Brizongo from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 244 pounds, Fondango.
Ring announcers might cut out there just for 1 second, but Fondango on his way to the ring, and you can see he has Prince Pretty with him, has Tyler Breeze. These two men make up the team Brizongo, a highly skilled tag team that we're waiting to see in action here in Evolve Sports Live, here on Ignite, as Fondango makes his way to the ring. Up onto the apron. Fondango has the slickest moves. I'd like to say that I had these kind of moves when I went to my proms, but I did not. I did not have... Look at that! Up and over the top rope with the greatest of ease. The athletic ability of Fondango is something that Robert Roode's going to have to contend with tonight, as we see the Evolve Sports Live crowd. Can't wait for this one to get underway. Referee calls for the bell, and here we go. Scoop by Roode. Drops Fondango onto that top turnbuckle. Down he goes. Roode now stomping on that hand twice now. 3 times. And kicks to the ribs for good measure. Boot to the midsection, back elbow, rights, and then a standing drop kick. Absolute perfection by Robert Roode. Fondango kicks him off there. Comes back with some chops of his own. Roode in trouble on wobbly legs there. Fondango just going to town on Roode right now. Follows him up into the corner. Roode now firing out of that corner. Doesn't want to be there. Doesn't want to be a stationary target. Comes back, attacks Fondango. Roode now to the outside, taking his time, going to the top rope. Telling Fondango to get up. Has a plan in mind. Let's see what happens. Fondango sidesteps it. Down goes Roode. Dango now with some knife edge chops. Hip toss by Roode. Huge elbow by Roode. You see Fondango felt that one. Picks him up and then just fires a right hand. Rakes the back. Nothing worse than the back rake of doom. Back suplex. Down goes Fondango. Roode now fires Dango into the corner. Face first into that buckle. Oh, that was a little low. That looked questionable at best. Fondango fires back, hits Roode. Roode now. Fondango into the corner. Drops him with a few kicks to the stomach and now stomping on the chest area. Robert Roode has Fondango right where he wants him. Setting up for a suplex. Fondango trying to fight out of it. Roode squatting and doing that vertical suplex. We saw Big E and Natalya do that previously on Ignite. Roode not to be outdone. He's able to do that with Fondango as well. Drags him out into the middle of the ring, going for the cover. Kick out at the count of 2. Dango kicks out. This match continues. Huge spine buster by Roode. That came out of nowhere. Dango trying to get to his feet. Roode with a kick to the stomach. Huge DDT. Floats over. And that's it. It's all over. Robert Roode makes quick work of Dirty Dango, of Fandango here.
Here is your winner, the glorious Robert Roode.
Roode coming up victorious here on Ignite. Huge win. We'll be right back. And from one great Canadian to another, here comes Montreal, Quebec, Canada's own Sami Zayn. Zayn, who you remember was successful in his first matchup.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn successful in his Ignite debut, back here tonight on the show. And his opponent tonight, the Road Dogg. But Sami Zayn, look, he's relaxed, he's ready. Sami Zayn knows what he's up against tonight, knows what it takes to beat the Road Dogg. And he told me earlier that he plans on sending him back to obedience school because he plans on taking that dog out tonight, continuing his winning streak. Sami Zayn, the Canadian legend. Looks like he's ready to go.
You didn't know? You better call somebody.
And there he is. Road Dogg.
You damn right.
Thank you. I like to be, complimented when I get things right. Because he's obviously talking to me, right?
It's me. It's me. It's a D-O-double-G.
Road Dogg looking fantastic. And the crowd loving Road Dogg. But he's in tough tonight against Sami Zayn. Zayn, who does not look impressed with Road Dogg in the least. There's the bell. We are underway. Road Dogg immediately side Russian leg sweep. Down goes Zayn. Kicks to the ribs. Just stomping on him, although Zayn had enough of that. Catches it, does a corkscrew. Takes down Road Dogg. Now has advantage. Now some ground and pound from Sami Zayn. And a huge slap to the face. Zayn does not respect Road Dogg in the least. Road Dogg fighting back now. Grabs a hold of Zayn. Gives him a headlock and then a punch to the face. Back suplex. Down goes Zayn. Road Dogg grabs Zayn possibly by the hair. Fires him across the ropes. Zayn off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Road Dogg comes back. Huge clothesline of his own. Turns him inside out. And down goes Sami Zayn. Follows up with a huge elbow. Road Dogg taking in this crowd reaction. And now just shades of Ronnie Garvin stomping everywhere he can on Sami Zayn. Zayn back to his feet. Beautiful snap suplex. Road Dogg recovers. Looks and throws Zayn right out of the ring. Right out to the floor. Goes out after him. Zayn looks like he's winded on that. May have knocked the wind out of himself. Road Dogg now drops him face first on that apron. That is the hardest part of the ring, and Zayn just had his face bounce off that. Road Dogg, a house of fire now. Repeated right hands. Kick to the midsection, setting up for another suplex. Drops him face first out on the mat. Outside the ring. Referee at a count of 4. Zayn into those steel steps. Notice Road Dogg opened up the rib area first, so his rib first contact into those steel steps. That could not have felt good. And repeatedly targeting those ribs now. Cranking on the neck, pulling back on Sami Zayn. Might have a handful of beard there as well. Zayn finds his way out, slips out the back door. Zayn thinks twice of it, gets back in the ring. Road Dogg trying to hook the legs. Zayn, beautiful slingshot drop kick off the middle rope. And now Zayn fires Road Dogg into the corner. Throws Road Dogg out, follows out after him on the opposite side of the ring. Wait a second, Sami's setting up for something. Huge dives through the ropes and a huge DDT. Down goes Road Dogg. Zayn follows up with a standing moonsault and then smashes that arm. And now, repeated right hands to the face. Those very well may have been closed fists. Sami Zayn's had enough. Kick to the back. Referee at a count of 3 now. Huge haymakers by Zayn. Now knife edge chops, another right hand. Oh, Road Dogg blocked that one. Road Dogg now setting up for a pile driver. Out on the floor. Oh my God! Sami Zayn just got pile driven out there, outside on the floor. Zayn doesn't know where he is. Can somebody explain to me how he's standing right now? Hooked by Road Dogg. Road Dogg. Repeated shots to the stomach. Another DDT on the floor. Zayn comes back with a short arm clothesline. Down goes Road Dogg. Zayn is fired up. Road Dogg again, a second pile driver out on the floor. That's it. They should stop this match. Sami Zayn in definite trouble. Now stomping again. Referee at a count of 6. Trying to hyperextend that knee. Road Dogg all over Sami Zayn right now. Sami Zayn can't even stand on that leg. Down he goes, clutching at that knee. Zayn is in trouble. Road Dogg, seconds away from a count out victory, rolls back outside. That breaks the count. Road Dogg now just peppering Zayn. Zayn now with a knee to the midsection. And gets back up onto the apron and through the ropes. Zayn in a lot of trouble right now. Goes back out after him, catches him with a back elbow, misses with the kick. Road Dogg. Repeated right hands, picks up Zayn. What is this now? Oh, drives him back first into that barrier, into that protective barrier that separates the ringside area from the fans. Road Dogg back into the ring, follows right back out. Throws Zayn back into the ring. Zayn in trouble, having taken 2 pile drivers out on the floor. He cannot be at 100% right now. Wait a second, setting up for that pump handle slam. Nails him with it, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and it is all over. Road Dogg defeats Sami Zayn here on Ignite.
Here is your winner, Road Dogg.
It took multiple pile drivers out on the floor. And Road Dogg celebrating here with picking up a huge win in his debut on Ignite. We'll have to get an update on the condition of Sami Zayn. I'm sure he's got his bell rung there. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, just in time for Seth Rollins to make his entrance here on Ignite. We're all very familiar with the accolades of Seth Rollins, with the accomplishments of Seth Rollins, and he is now here as part of Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling, part of Ignite.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Some people have already predicted that Seth Rollins is a future Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling champion. We'll have to see how that plays out. We'll have to see what happens down the road. Speaking of champions, huge announcement coming from Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling. We are beginning a tag team tournament called It Takes Two. There'll be 8 teams competing in a single elimination tournament. The winner will be the inaugural tag team champions here in Evolve Sports. We'll have more information on that later in the show.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Roderick Strong!
Roderick Strong making his debut here on Ignite, as well as Seth Rollins. And if you think that Seth Rollins is in for an easy match tonight, I'm here to tell you he is not. Roderick Strong has won championships in organizations all around the world, and he wants to be where the best action is, and that brought him to Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling. People can say he's undisputed. I think that he is unbelievably talented. And tonight he's going one-on-one with Seth Rollins here on Ignite. If you haven't had an opportunity yet, message your friends, let them know you're watching Ignite live on Twitch. And we're getting set up for Roderick Strong, Seth Rollins right now. There's the bell. Seth Rollins immediately cuts off the ring, comes in with immediate right hands. Takes control early. Huge DDT. Roderick Strong in trouble. Rollins stomping on that arm, going after that elbow, sets it up, does it again. Setting it up for a third time. There's the hat trick. Roderick Strong, his right arm is going to be compromised early on. Ripcord knee to the face. Roderick Strong grabbing at his face. Seth Rollins on the top rope. Huge frog splash. Seth Rollins. Another short arm ripcord knee to the face. This could be it. 2. Strong somehow kicks out, but Seth Rollins in complete control early on. I had said earlier that Strong has won titles all around the world. Seth Rollins making it look easy right now. Rollins with repeated right hands. Now setting up for, could be a super kick. We'll see what happens. No, Roderick Strong down to one knee. Oh, ducks under it. Oh, wait, catches him in the back of the head. Reverse Shining Wizard. Down goes Strong. Rollins with a kick to the midsection. Rollins going for the stomp and hits him with it. This is over. This is academic. 1, 2, oh, Roderick Strong kicks out. This match continues. Rollins saying it should have been 3. Going for a stomp. Strong out of the way. Now a bit of a comeback here. Stopped immediately with a shot to the midsection. Blocks a couple kicks. Strong with a forearm to the back. Rolls over. Takes down Seth Rollins. Has him in a gut wrench. Won't let him go. Drops a knee to the small of the back. Misses with the second one. Rollins out of the way. Kick to the midsection. And another one. Suplex by Strong. Again, just stomping on Seth Rollins. The fact that Strong survived that early onslaught by Rollins is impressive. More of an overhead throw there. Down goes Rollins. Elbow to the forehead. Strong setting up for... oh, hits him with a ripcord knee of his own. Going for the cover. And Rollins kicks out at 1. Trying to use his own move against him. Only gets a count of 1. Rollins setting up for, looks like a pedigree. Hits him with it. Strong not moving. Rolls him over. Hooks the leg. Referee's in position. And 3, that's it. Seth Rollins takes out Roderick Strong here.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.
Strong had a bit of a comeback there, but Rollins shut it down and put him away with the pedigree here on Ignite. What a performance. What a debut by Seth Rollins. I am interested to see where this man's career goes now that he's here in Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling. We'll be right back here on Ignite. It is main event time.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas. Weighing in at 317 pounds. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
317 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And tonight he's taking on someone he's very familiar with, a lifelong rival. He will be facing the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, who's making his debut here on Ignite. Wait a second, Ric Flair coming to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
I was just going to say there before the ring announcer started talking that I thought that I saw a bit of a light gleam coming from Flair. He is wearing the World Heavyweight Championship that he won many years ago. The big gold belt. Now, I should point out that title is not officially recognized here in Evolve Sports Pro Wrestling. But Ric Flair, I was talking to him earlier today, and he mentioned the fact that you don't say that the Stanley Cup champions are no longer champions. Same idea in the NFL, same idea in the NBA. So Flair says he will always be recognized as the greatest and the World Heavyweight Champion. There's the bell. These two legends going at it one more time. Fires off with a DDT. Rhodes catches the boot. Corkscrew. Down goes Flair. So yes, to make that official, that title is not recognized here in the organization, but Flair recognizes himself as the real world's champion. Flair kicks out at 2 after that huge elbow by Dusty. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, you've seen them before in other organizations, in the NWA and WCW. That rivalry continues here tonight on Ignite. Flair to the middle rope, taunting this crowd. Dusty Rhodes is down. Flair stalking his prey. Slaps Dusty across the face. Flair now. Shot to the midsection by Rhodes. Here comes Dusty Rhodes firing back with repeated shots. Flair in trouble. Huge belly to back suplex. Down goes Flair. Kick to the back of the head. And now referee calls for a rope break as Flair's feet are under the ropes. Dusty lets go, but then continues the punishment. Flair grabbing at his face. Oh, Dusty going for an elbow. Flair out of the way. Flair, side Russian leg sweep, takes down the big man. Going for the cover. It's going to take a lot more than that to beat the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty kicks out at 2, back to his feet, knife edge chop, catches the boot, drops an elbow into the thigh area. Huge punch to the face. Another back suplex from Rhodes to Flair. Stomp on that arm. Dusty hops over Flair, going to the top rope. Yelling at the referee for some reason. Oh, misses with that drop kick. Not quite sure how, but crashes and burns. And now Flair fighting back. Huge European uppercut. Down goes Dusty Rhodes. Ric Flair up to the top rope. Flair drops a huge elbow. And another one. Dusty Rhodes definitely in trouble. Flair going for the cover. 1, and Dusty Rhodes kicks out at 1. Dusty with kicks to the thighs. Hip toss. Down goes Flair. Now Rhodes unloading with left hands onto the face of Flair. Stomp to the chest. Kick right in the small of the back. Flair suffered a broken back early in his career from a plane crash. That can't be helpful. Flair firing back with a couple elbows. Stomp to the ankle area. Rhodes catches him. Corkscrew. Down goes Flair. Flair now in trouble. Huge right hand by Dusty. Dusty picks up and just throws Flair. Flair in trouble. Going for the cover. Flair kicks out. Dusty can't believe it. This match continues here on Ignite. Oh, went for a spinning heel kick. Flair catches him, takes him down, gets him back to his feet. He's going to try to suplex him. Dusty out the back door, gets away from him, if you will. Now Dusty picks him up, drops Flair. Where's he going to drop him at? Top turnbuckle. Wait a second. The crowd all looking to the entranceway. Here comes Charlotte Flair, the daughter of the Nature Boy, making her way to the ring. Nobody makes an entrance like Charlotte Flair, making her way to ringside for her father's matchup with Dusty Rhodes. We'll be right back, though. We are back. You can see Charlotte Flair at ringside. Dusty still unloading on Flair. Repeated boots to the midsection and the chest. Turns him over, kick to the small of the back. We mentioned Flair has that history of the broken back early in his career. Dusty Rhodes is well aware of this and using that as a target right now. Flair fighting back. Gets him into the corner. Hits him with a DDT. Rhodes in trouble. Flair flops down. This match has taken a lot out of both men. Clearly, Flair unable to stand. Belly to back suplex. Flair gets taken over. Hooks that leg with a corkscrew. Down goes Dusty Rhodes. Why is there a chair in the ring? Charlotte must have slid that chair in under the bottom rope. I don't know if the referee sees it yet or not. I don't trust Charlotte Flair at ringside. Huge kick, crescent kick by Flair. Kick to the midsection, going for a pile driver. Hits him with it. Folds up Dusty Rhodes like an accordion, going for the cover. Rhodes kicks out after that pile driver, but doesn't look like he has a lot left in him. Looks like he's struggling. Flair out to the top rope. Huge splash. Nails him with all of it. Referee counting. Dusty kicks out at the count of 2, and Flair can't believe it. Flair in shock that splash wasn't enough. Maybe he's going to need the figure 4 to put this away. Now cranking on that arm, trying to maybe hyperextend that elbow. Flair looking as good as only Flair can, styling and profiling. Flair looks like he's ready to put this away. Opens that arm up. Bit of a can opener, then kicks him in that arm again. Going after that elbow. Flair looking to soften up that elbow. If Dusty's elbow is bothering him, he will not be able to use that big elbow of his. Flair with an elbow misses it from the top rope. That's devastating. Oh, huge kick by Rhodes. Goes for the cover and then decides not to. Getting Flair away from those ropes. And now Dusty sizing him up. Drops that huge elbow. 1, 2, 3, and it is all over. Dusty Rhodes picks up the win here in the main event.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes with a huge elbow takes out Ric Flair, who also had his daughter Charlotte in his corner unexpectedly halfway through that match. Charlotte still outside the ring, turning her back on Dusty Rhodes. How disrespectful. That's going to wrap up this week's episode of Ignite, but coming up next week right here on the show, scheduled to join us will be Isaiah Swerve Scott, and he'll be in action taking on none other than Johnny Gargano. Also on the show, you will see the Big Boss Man return to action, where he'll take on Alexander Wolf. That'll be a great matchup. Next week on Ignite, we'll also see Alexa Bliss in action as she takes on Reckoning. And in our main event, the kickoff to the It Takes Two tournament, you will see The Miz and John Morrison in a first round matchup going 2-on-2 with the Hart Foundation. Bret the Hitman Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. We'll see you next week right here on Ignite.